It's 2025. We've got self-driving cars and robot butlers, yet women in many parts of the world are still fighting for basic human rights. We're talking about laws so blatantly discriminatory, they'd make a Victorian-era patriarch blush. From needing permission slips to leave the house, to being banned from driving or opening a bank account, these laws treat women like second-class citizens. So buckle up, because we're about to dive into 10 laws that prove we've still got a long way to go for gender equality. First up, Saudi Arabia, a nation known for its rich history, vast deserts, and towering skyscrapers. But beneath the surface, there's a stark reality where women are legally required to have a male guardian. This isn't a fairy godfather granting wishes. It's a real man, often a father, husband, or brother, making major life decisions for a woman. These decisions can range from the mundane to the monumental, affecting every aspect of a woman's life. In 2025, grown women still need permission for things like getting married, traveling, or receiving certain medical treatments. Imagine having to call your dad to ask if you can get a root canal. It's not just inconvenient, it's a constant reminder of the lack of autonomy. Yes, Saudi Arabia has implemented some reforms, like lifting the ban on women driving in 2018. This was a significant step forward and was celebrated worldwide, but the guardianship system remains largely in place, suffocating women's autonomy. Despite the ability to drive, many women still find themselves unable to make basic decisions without male approval. The reforms are a step in the right direction, but they are far from enough. There is a growing movement within the country, with women advocating for their rights and pushing for more substantial changes. They are raising their voices, demanding equality, and the freedom to live their lives without male oversight. As the world watches, the hope is that Saudi Arabia will continue to evolve, breaking free from the chains of guardianship and embracing a future where women can truly be equal partners in society. Until then, the struggle continues, but the spirit of these women remains unbroken, a testament to their strength and resilience in the face of adversity. Next, we turn our attention to Iran, where the morality police enforce a strict Islamic dress code with unwavering vigilance. All women, regardless of religion or nationality, must cover their hair and wear loose-fitting clothing in public. This dress code is a legal requirement. The consequences are severe. Women can face fines, arrest, or imprisonment for showing a few strands of hair. The morality police patrol the streets to ensure compliance. Despite the risks, many brave Iranian women protest this oppressive law, risking their freedom and safety for the right to choose what they wear. If these laws made your jaw drop, like this video and subscribe. I've got even crazier ones coming up. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're entering Yemen, where a woman's testimony in court is worth half that of a man's. Simply being born female means your voice is automatically muted, your truth discounted. This impacts criminal trials, property disputes, and custody battles, making it nearly impossible for women to get a fair hearing. A woman could present a mountain of evidence, and the court might as well hand her abuser a congratulatory cigar. It's like trying to win a race where your competitor gets a head start, a faster car, and the referee is their uncle. It's not justice, it's a rigged game. Yemen needs to stop playing. Imagine living in a society where your worth is predetermined by your gender. In Yemen, this is a harsh reality for many women. Despite their resilience and strength, Yemeni women face an uphill battle in the legal system. Historically, women in Yemen have contributed significantly to their communities, yet their voices are still marginalized. They are entrepreneurs, educators, and leaders, but when it comes to the courtroom, their words carry less weight. In rural areas, the situation is even more dire, with cultural norms further silencing women. In urban areas, while there is some progress, the legal system still lags behind in providing equal justice. There are women in the legal profession fighting for change, but the road ahead is long and fraught with challenges. The call for legal reform is growing louder, with activists and ordinary women alike demanding justice and equality. It's a fight for their future, for their daughters, and for the generations to come. Yemen's women are not giving up. They are resilient, determined, and ready to rewrite their story. The journey is tough, but with every step, they are moving closer to a more just and equitable society. Yemen, it's time to listen to your women. It's time to change the game. Brace yourselves, because this next one is particularly horrifying. In Sudan, marital rape is not recognized as a crime. A husband raping his wife is not against the law in Sudan. This means that once a woman says, "I do," she essentially signs away her right to bodily autonomy within her own marriage. The very idea that a woman can be legally obligated to have sex against her will is abhorrent. It's a violation of her fundamental human rights. Sudan needs to wake up, smell the 21st century, and change this barbaric law immediately. Our next stop is Lebanon, where, until recently, rapists could avoid prosecution by marrying their victims, commit a heinous crime, then just propose marriage like it's a get-out-of-jail-free card. Thankfully, this law was repealed in 2017, but the fact that it existed at all is mind-boggling. Imagine being a rape survivor, only to be told that the best way to achieve justice is to marry the person who assaulted you. While Lebanon has taken this step, similar laws still exist in other parts of the world. Let's not forget the work that still needs to be done to ensure justice is served. Next up, Russia, where they decriminalized certain forms of domestic violence in 2017. If you only punch your spouse or engage in some light stalking, it's not considered a serious crime. It's just a minor administrative offense, like forgetting to pay a parking ticket. The first time you assault your spouse and don't cause serious injury, you get a slap on the wrist, maybe a small fine. It's a dangerous precedent that trivializes the very real issue of domestic violence. Hold on to your samosas, folks, because in India, marital rape is still not recognized as a crime. A husband can rape his wife without facing any legal consequences. This legal loophole leaves millions of women vulnerable to sexual violence within their own homes. The Indian government's argument? It will destabilize the institution of marriage, it's difficult to prove, and it's a private matter best dealt with within the family. It's time for India to join the 21st century and recognize that a woman's right to bodily autonomy doesn't disappear when she says, "I do." Switzerland, where women couldn't vote in federal elections until 1971. Even the moon landing happened before women had a say in their own government. One canton, Appenzell-Innerrhoden, held out until 1990. It's a stark reminder that even in seemingly progressive countries, the fight for women's rights has been long and arduous. Our penultimate stop is Vatican City, the heart of the Catholic Church. The Vatican remains a boys' club, and not the fun kind with tree houses and secret handshakes. Women can't be priests, bishops, or pope. It's like they're stuck in a never-ending game of Catholic Church leadership limbo. It's ironic that an institution that values all of God's children seems to have forgotten about women in positions of power. Finally, Japan, the land of technological innovation and deeply ingrained gender norms. Japan recently revised a law that required women to wait longer than men to remarry after divorce. Despite this legal change, many discriminatory norms still persist. From the pressure on women to quit their jobs after having children to the gender pay gap, Japan still has a long way to go for true gender equality. It's like they took a tiny step forward and then tripped over their own feet. So, there you have it, 10 laws that prove we've still got a long way to go for gender equality. These laws might sound like relics, but they're very much real and still impacting millions of women. It's time to call out these injustices, amplify the voices of women fighting for change, and demand better from our leaders. Let me know in the comments which of these laws shocked you the most, and share this video far and wide, because someone out there needs to hear this.